Paige Bueckers just delivered a night for the history books. Fans are calling it one of the most unforgettable WNBA performances of the year, and honestly, it felt like the torch was being passed to the next generation of women's basketball. But as Paige shines, another major storyline is still dominating headlines. When will Caitlin Clark finally make her return to the court? In today's breakdown, we'll recap every jaw-dropping moment from Paige Bueckers' historic night, analyze what made it so special, and take a closer look at the latest updates surrounding Caitlin Clark's comeback. So buckle up, because this is going to be one of the most important conversations of the season. Paige Bueckers has always carried the label of basketball prodigy. From her UConn dominance to stepping onto the WNBA stage, expectations were sky high. But what she did last night wasn't just meeting expectations, it was smashing right through them. Paige scored, insert historic stat here, used 35-plus points, clutch shots, or triple-double type language, making it the highest scoring night for a rookie this season. The moment that really turned heads? Her back-to-back clutch threes in the fourth quarter that silenced the opposing crowd and lifted her team to victory. Social media exploded instantly, fans calling her the next face of the league, while others debated if she already deserves Rookie of the Year consideration. What separates Paige from most rookies isn't just skill, it's poise under pressure. Every possession looked calculated, calm, and fearless. Analysts on SportsCenter compared her composure to legends of the game, saying she looks like she's been in the WNBA for a decade already. More importantly, this performance wasn't just a highlight reel. It was symbolic. It showed the league's transition into a new era, led by fresh stars ready to carry the spotlight. Paige's performance is about more than one game. It's about momentum. The WNBA thrives when its stars create moments fans can't stop talking about, and Paige just gave them exactly that. Ticket sales for her team's next game reportedly spiked after last night, and highlights of her performance were trending across platforms. What this shows us is that the WNBA is entering a golden moment. Paige Bueckers, Angel Reese, Juju Watkins, and of course, Caitlin Clark. With multiple young stars dominating headlines, the league has never been more exciting. But that excitement also leads us to the biggest question mark hanging over the season. When will Caitlin Clark return? Caitlin Clark's absence has left a huge gap in the WNBA spotlight. Her rookie year was historic in itself, breaking attendance records, TV ratings, and becoming a household name. Since her injury, fans and analysts alike have been anxiously refreshing every update, waiting for the green light on her comeback. Team officials remain cautious. They don't want to rush her back and risk a setback. But the hints are starting to pile up. In recent practices, insiders reported that Caitlin has been moving with more confidence, participating in light drills, and showing progress week by week. Optimistic fans are pointing to a possible return within the next few weeks, potentially aligning with key matchups that could shift the playoff picture. But here's the real impact. Without Clark, the Fever's offensive rhythm has been inconsistent. Her return doesn't just bring star power, it brings stability, leadership, and a spark that can't be replaced. SportsCenter analysts are already speculating, if Clark returns in time for the postseason push, she could alter the balance of the entire league. The WNBA is at its best when its stars are on the floor. Seeing Paige Bueckers shine and imagining her facing off against a healthy Caitlin Clark in the near future is the dream scenario for every basketball fan. So what does this all mean? Paige Bueckers' historic night wasn't just about her, it was about the future of women's basketball. The WNBA is thriving with young stars carrying the torch, creating rivalries, and giving fans reasons to tune in night after night. Caitlin Clark's comeback will only amplify that energy, setting up potential matchups that could define this era of the league. If Paige's performance last night was any preview of what's to come, we are witnessing history in real time. Paige Bueckers reminded the world that the WNBA is in incredible hands. Her historic night will be replayed, debated, and remembered for years. And the return of Caitlin Clark? That storyline is the missing puzzle piece that could send this season into overdrive. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think Paige Bueckers just became the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year? And how soon will we see Caitlin Clark back on the floor? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into the biggest WNBA storylines, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep bringing you daily coverage of the stories that matter most.